In this video, I want to show you how I am transforming this long and narrow New York apartment from an empty dark hole to a functional and space-efficient home. Along the way, I'll walk you through the key layout changes and design decisions and show you how thoughtful planning can make even the most awkward space feel comfortable, bright, and easy to live in. The idea came from Architectural Digest, which invited 3 American interior designers to solve this challenge. They didn't ask me, but what if a European architect joined the conversation? I think you can learn a lot from seeing different professionals tackle the same challenge. If we take a quick look at the layout, we can see that the apartment is 24 meters long, approximately 78.74 feet, with light coming from the opposite sides. This leaves us with a relatively large space in the middle that remains in complete darkness, which is really the main challenge of this space. Let me show you around. As we enter the apartment, we are greeted by a large hall and the kitchen that is on the left side. It is kind of unfortunate that with all this space, there is no real entryway. In a walkable city with 4 seasons like New York, an entryway is essential for coats, shoes, and everything the weather might require. So the fact that I'm entering in the apartment and I'm right into the kitchen is concerning. The kitchen itself is small, consisting of a dishwasher, a sink, and a refrigerator. The bedroom is adjacent to the kitchen, and to ensure you'll sleep really well, you'll be listening to the melodic sounds of the refrigerator all night long, which is conveniently located right next to the bedroom door. To the right, we have the living room, which is 2/3 of this apartment, because really, what's a hole? Is that a big corridor? We essentially have a 20-meter long living room in here, or 65.62 feet, and that is just not acceptable. Now, what I'm really curious about is where do you put the dining table in this layout? Imagine you come home really tired and you want to make yourself a sandwich. Where do you eat it? Do you put the table next to the kitchen, making the entry area even more crowded? Or do you put it further away by the window, having to walk, 15 meters, 49.21 feet, back to the kitchen? As if there wasn't enough space here, we have a second bedroom with a lofted bed, perched up over a walk-in closet. Someone really wanted to have a lot of room in here, but for what? The way this floor plan currently works is ridiculous, to say the least. Let me show you how I would go about redesigning it into a functional and space-efficient home. Right away, I can see that one of the problems with this layout is that the entryway door is positioned too far to one side. Generally, when you enter into a home, you are greeted by the so-called day zone. The day zone encompasses the areas you typically find yourself in during the day. This is also the part of the house you might like guests to go through. The entryway, the living room, the kitchen area are all located in this zone. You don't want the guests to walk through a personal closet or a bedroom area as they enter, which would be considered as the night zone. But with the entryway all the way to the left, the day zone is enormous, leaving insufficient room for the night zone. There needs to be a better balance between these two zones and a clearer differentiation. So what I would like to do is change the entryway location from here to here. By entering on the side, I can also create the proper entryway area with storage space for shoes, coats, and seasonal items, as well as a guest bathroom adjacent to it. As a next step, I would like to swap the zones between them, moving the day zone to the left and the night zone to the right. Why is that? There are essentially 2 reasons for it. There's not enough space for bedrooms, and the living room has too much space. The living room is massive and disproportionate, making it very hard to furnish. On the other hand, I only have space for 1 proper bedroom on the left side. I find that I solved 2 problems at once by moving the living area to the left side and having 2 bedrooms on the right side, 1 large and 1 small, both with sufficient light and space to make the rooms feel comfortable. Now, how do I make this massive empty space between the bedrooms and the living room work? Let's start from the left. Next to my living room, I would like to place a small dining area, and next to it, I have located the kitchen. The kitchen is also adjacent to the entryway, so that after I took off my umbrella and shoes, I can carry my shopping bags right into the kitchen or to the pantry, which is conveniently located next to it. On the opposite side of the pantry, and next to my guest bathroom, I have the master bathroom with a toilet and a shower. I make sure that the toilets are placed next to each other and close to the area where the original toilet was located to facilitate easy connection to the original shaft. Adjacent to the master bathroom, I have the laundry room to ensure that it has access to the bathroom water pipes. To make the bedrooms airy and spacious, we will relocate the required clothes storage and cabinetry into walk-in closets located in front of them. Now, AD mentioned that this layout is a loft, and that is truly great because while I might not be able to break any more windows on the facade, chances are I can add skylights to this apartment. Now, to be fair, I don't actually know what the building regulations of New York actually are, nor the exact conditions of this building structure, but I assume it is possible. 3 places that I think would massively benefit from skylights are the kitchen, the dining area, and the corridor. Finally, let's talk about style. The challenge that AD presented was to redesign the existing living room. However, since I didn't see that as an appropriate area for a living room, I thought I would show you how I'd redesign the living area in its current location. First of all, I like the texture that the exposed brick wall and the ceiling offer. They give a lot of character to the place and make it look unique, so I would like to keep them. Secondly, I would like to have a light wooden floor that would continue to reflect light into the room. Something like hardened oak wood flooring could work here really nicely. To maximize the amount of light reflected into the kitchen, I would like to keep the color of the cabinets white to make it look bright and airy. The kitchen expands over the corner to provide additional space for storage. The island expands the cooking surface of the kitchen and also creates a small breakfast area with 2 bar stools next to it for morning coffee. The kitchen features a light marble countertop that also spans to the side of the kitchen island, facing the dining and the living area. Facing the entryway, a small display area features plants and small decor, creating a beautiful first impression when one walks into the space and offering a seamless transition between the outdoors and the living area. Between the living room and the kitchen, a round L wooden table makes space for quick lunches or small intimate dinners. It is also surrounded by 4 upholstered chairs to make seating cozy and comfortable. The living room is 4 meters wide or 13.12 feet and it is a well-proportioned space, offering enough room for a cozy sofa and a TV console or a cabinet. The couch is wide, filled with pillows of all sizes to allow for comfortable seating, lounging, or napping. Lighting is layered throughout the room to create depth and atmosphere. 3 pendant lights hang above the kitchen island, while a table lamp adds a soft glow near the living room cabinet. Over the couch, another trio of pendants forms a striking composition, and the floor lamp positioned between the couch and the dining area brings additional brightness to either of them depending on the situation. The area above the couch is decorated with wall art to add more creative character to the space. Opposite to the kitchen, another art roll enhances the kitchen's atmosphere. Potted plants in varying sizes soften the space, balancing the sharp lines of the ceiling and brick wall. They add a cozy touch and create a lush oasis right at home, even in the midst of a busy city. And this is the final look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to see me redesign another AD space, check out this video.